Well, going to break, I said the Chicago White Sox are a team that you don't want to play. They are a spoiler at the nth degree. Take a look at the youngsters that they have that have a 1 WAR or higher. The last time they had this many young players who are making this kind of an impact at the big league level was 1914.
See, they had WAR back then? The real WAR.
Thanks, Harold. One of those guys joins us now live on the National Pregame Show, and that is Colson Montgomery, the rookie shortstop of the White Sox, who has just been on an incredible power pace. Coulson, good to see you, man. Welcome to the show. I'm just going to start with that graphic that we just showed our audience. You're part of this rookie class for the White Sox that you all seem to be playing with the highest level of energy, and you're killing it. Are you guys talking about experiencing all of this at the same time?
Yeah, I mean, we play with each other in AAA, and we always dreamed of playing with each other in the big leagues. So, I mean, yeah, I guess it's pretty exciting and new and everything like that. But we've always dreamed of playing at the highest level, and as a competitor, that's what you want to do. And we go out there and we play our tails off every single night, and we just play each game. We're not really trying to think too far in the series or anything like that. We're just trying to win each night.
Hey, Coulson, it's Dan. When you made your debut in Colorado, you made a terrific over-the-shoulder catch on a flare going out to left field. Have you ever made that kind of play before in your career like that one?
No, I've never really made any diving catches, even like in the minor leagues or high school. So I was kind of surprised when I jumped, and I don't know, my body kind of took over, and I was lucky enough to hang on to it.
Hey, Colson, hopefully Greg wasn't going to ask you this question, but if he was, I'm going to jump you on this because it's so unique where you were struggling with the hitting, and they said, never mind, you're not going to play. We're going to go to Arizona and talk and walk through it and film and everything else. What was behind that, and what did you learn during that period?
Yeah, when they tell you that news, it's not the news that you really want to hear, because, you have a lot of expectations and things like that. People want you to get to the big leagues as fast as you can. And, I had guys on my team in Charlotte who were getting called up. So there's definitely some, the FOMO, and you see it's all happening, and so I could have got jealous with it all, but the White Sox were very, very supportive, and they just kept telling me that there's no doubt, they're just believing me, and I mean, the biggest thing with all that was, it was just kind of a clear mindset. You come out of camp, you don't make the team, you can kind of lose a lot of confidence and things like that. But going there, it was pretty much what I kind of said, and the coaches was just this was Operation Get My Swagger Back. So it was pretty cool.
I like that, Operation Get Your Swagger Back. Well, you could have just went out and played a little one-on-one basketball. I'm sure that would have delivered it with the athlete that you are. But I want to dive just a second, a little bit deeper, though. Did you watch film? Did you look at your swing? Did they take you back to high school film? What did you guys do?
Yeah, so we kind of went over a lot of things. We were in the hitting lab there, so we were able to, check my posture, check my stride length, and how much force I was putting into the ground. And it ultimately came down to they would watch me play shortstop. They're like, when you're playing shortstop, you're just being free, you're being easy, you're being an athlete. So they're like, we want you, when you get in that box, you just be an athlete. So once we kind of put those things together, and there was no really mechanical changes or anything like that. We kind of went over scouting reports, things to look at. But it was just trying to get back to being an athlete, and I think that's when I'm at my best.
Coulson, being a fellow Hoosier, in basketball in the state of Indiana is like the biggest thing ever. I have to ask you, can you dunk? Could you dunk in high school?
Are you serious?
Yes.
What kind of question is that?
Yes.
Colson, here we go. We'll show Dan what you can do, okay? We got a little something.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Could I dunk? Yeah. I used to be able to.
That's like asking Greg Amsinger, do you have sideburns?
No, weren't you Mr. Indiana? Am I right about that? Or you're in the final voting for that?
Yeah, I was in the final voting and was Player of the Year for Indiana, yeah.
Okay, if you were undecided on baseball or basketball, if you would have chose the basketball route, did you have a college in mind that you were leaning to if you decided to go that route?
Yeah, I was full on going to Indiana to play basketball. You know, that was my dream growing up. And,
You ought to see Dan.
I'm so sorry.
Colson, we're sorry, man.
Dan
He just wasn't around you.
Dan grew up in Indiana, but Dan was going to go play basketball at NC State. So I think Dan's a little insecure about who's a better high school basketball player.
These two guys have missed the boat because I did some White Sox games, and I saw all kinds of video of you two-hand dunking, so I was trying to set you up. Hopefully they would have some good footage of you doing some, because there were some impressive ones off of 2 feet slamming.
I don't think it worked out that way, and I think you kind of.
But he can dunk.
You kind of insulted our guest. I'm going to get you to this, Coulson, before we let you go. There's one aspect of your game that I'm so fixated on and I'm so jacked up for. You are hitting left-handed pitching. And anytime I have a young player that I'm a big fan of and they're a left-handed hitter, I'm always worried that they're going to throw the platoon brand on the player and that, we're not going to let you face lefties. You're not just facing lefties, you're hitting bombs against lefties. Is that something that you were trying to make a mark and prove at the big league level?
Yeah, so in the minor leagues, I felt like I hit lefty pitching pretty easily. I mean, this is kind of funny. When growing up, my dad, he would always throw to me righty, but then he would also throw to me lefty, just because he wanted me to be ready. And I don't know if that I kept that mindset, but I think it's more mental than physical. I kind of tell myself that I can hit lefty pitching, so when I get up there, it's not any doubt or not believing in myself. So. I kind of just tell myself that I can hit lefty pitching.
Hey, Colson, you were talking about your dad. I was speaking with him earlier, and I said, where did all the size come from? When you left high school, you were 6'2". Now you're like 6'4", 235. Look at your dad right there. He's jacked. So I want to hear your answer because he seems to have an answer for me on that as well. But let me hear yours, Colson, because I got him already. Go ahead, TJ.
Do you have him on the phone right now?
Yes, I got him on the phone.
Oh, God.
Go ahead.
Do what?
I got you on the phone, but your phone, you're probably going back and forth on your TV. So look he was just talking about you used to throw to him a lot to help him out getting his BP and getting his swing right. That true?
Oh, definitely. I wore my shoulder out doing that. I had to get shoulder surgery when I was 35 years old because from working and throwing him. And then I started throwing left-handed. That's why you can hit left-handed so good, because I used to throw it to him left-handed.
Coulson, is that true?
Yeah, that is true.
Coulson, who would win in an arm wrestling competition, you or your dad?
I would.
Oh, man, TJ. Did you hear that, TJ?
He's a little worn down right now.
Oh, my goodness.
Coulson, this was awesome. TJ,
Hey,
thank you for jumping on.
Say hi to your son real quick. We're hanging up.
Hey, good luck tonight, Colson.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate
Sorry,
it.
Coulson, we had to do that. That's what the hijinks on this show. Hey, we have been so excited to watch you every night. Keep doing what you're doing with the White Sox. You're one of the best stories in baseball this year. We appreciate you joining us here on the National Pregame Show.
Yeah, thanks for having me,
We
guys.
took you back with your dad on that one, didn't we?
That was fun.
I know, yeah, you did.
Have a good one tonight, Coulson. See you, bud.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.